You're tuned in to the DMV Hoops Podcast.
This is John Scribner, head girls basketball coach at St. John's College High School, and this is the DMV Hoops Podcast.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast, the DMV's home for high school basketball. Hosted by Kurt Cross and featuring Chelsie Cross. We bring you the latest news, interviews, rankings, recruiting buzz, and standout performances from the public and private school basketball scene across Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Stream us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Buzzsprout, YouTube, and everywhere podcasts are heard. Now, let's get into it. Here's your host, Kurt Cross.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast, as always. I'm Kurt Cross. She is
Chelsie Cross.
We're here at the Capital Hoops Summer League at DeMatha, the Morgan and Kathy Wooten Gymnasium. It's a little bit different this week because it's win or go home. I will tell you, the interview we have now, I've anticipated this interview for a while. Coach doesn't even know why, and I'll tell him why in a minute. No surprises, but I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's welcome Takoma Academy's Coach Credle. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
I'll tell you why I'm anticipating this. There's a few things that stuck with me from last year's interview. Mm-hmm. You had a vision. You said this is not Last Chance University.
Correct.
You've done everything you said you were going to do.
Correct.
You're building it little by little.
Yes.
You jumped into a different division because you mastered your last division.
Correct.
And here we are.
Here we are.
You had a successful campaign in Summer League.
Yep.
You've had some kids move out, some kids move in.
Yes.
It feels different. When I look at it on Instagram, it even feels different.
Yes.
Tell me why.
What we're trying to do is, we've always been building a program, but we're also trying to now build a brand. And with building a brand, just like Gonzaga, DeMatha, we want kids to know, hey, we plan to win the top divisions in the area. Come to us. You're going to get developed, taught, and coached. You're going to get better. There's just no doubt. My guy, Matt McKenzie, has been with me for 4 years. He's already at 1,500 points on the season after 3 years. Okay. So he might get to, if he gets 800 to 1,000 this year, it'll be 2,500 in high school.
In high school?
In high school.
You remember 1,000 used to be the benchmark.
I was 1,000 point.
Then it was 1,500.
Then it was 1,500.
Now I see some youngers hitting 2,000.
2,000, correct.
You talking maybe 2,500?
20. If he puts in work, he averaged 25 last year.
Right.
You know, he can average 30.
This is the DMV.
Yes.
We probably said it last year. This is the Mecca.
Right.
It really is. You can no longer look at Bullis as the little brothers. You can no longer look at Takoma Academy as the little brothers.
Right.
You can go to Gonzaga. I was about to say Mackin.
That was one of the best schools.
Right.
WCA, WMAC.
Right. It's no longer DeMatha or bust. It's no longer O'Connell or bust.
Right.
There are opportunities at Landon, St. Andrews, Potomac School, Takoma Academy. Why is that? I mean, I know we got the players. We got the secret sauce. We got the coaches. Is there something I'm missing?
No. What it is everybody's learned to spread it out. That you can't go to a DeMatha and Gonzaga and still be the man because the man is there.
Right.
So you have to, it's kind of a oxymoron. And the reason why I say because some kids are duck and wreck. They don't want to fight.
Right.
They just want to take the easy path.
Right.
And then you got those that want to fight. They realize, hey, even if I fight, it's not going to work.
Right.
Let me go somewhere else and make a name.
Right.
And what you see now in high school, a lot of kids are transferring. They're doing it. They're going to a smaller school and they're transferring up, just like college.
Right.
Just like AAU, college basketball has turned into an AAU environment.
Right.
Where you're the hitman for hire. You come in, get your money, and you're hitman for hire. Whether you make the league or not, you're still getting paid.
Right.
So I mean, that's why. These kids are, they got to get some consistency, want some structure, and want to take some discipline. And iron sharpens iron. You can't fight if you don't fight the greats. You're not going to be the great.
Here's the funny thing. so quickly reminded of the conversation we had last year. You're not afraid to talk about it.
No, I'm not.
You're not afraid to talk about it.
I'm not.
And one of my things is, and I don't call any schools out or whatever.
Right.
Do we have a 40-point lead at halftime over there?
Yes,
Good Lord.
we do. Yes.
I'm not afraid to talk about it, but I never ask a coach to say what he doesn't want to say.
Right.
But, like, I'm getting a little tired of the 4 schools in 3 years kind of situation.
Right.
You know, I come from a place where you start at XYZ school, you finish at XYZ school. And, you know, if you are the man, you put that school on the map.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
Takoma Academy has always been there.
Yes.
I remember literally almost 30 years ago when I coached at the Edmund Burke School.
Yep.
I went to Takoma Academy and I left scared. And that was on the girls' side. That was on the girls' side.
That was on the girls' side.
Right?
Yes.
So how's the girls' program doing over there?
Girls' program, it's changing. It's evolving.
Okay.
We lost kids, so they graduated. It's not like they just transferred. They just graduated.
Okay.
So, like I said, with a school like Takoma Academy, you come here, you come ready to learn, you come to develop and get better. Right. We don't duck no rep. This year we play everybody. Our first 2 games this year is DeMatha and Bullets.
Okay. That's how you carried it?
That's how I carried it.
Right.
I ain't never duck rep when I played.
Right.
Why would I duck rep now?
Right.
Let's play. You're going to have to beat me to shut me up.
Right.
You're going to have to beat me to stop me. Yeah.
And I will give a shout out. See, I don't know if it's a concession stand. I don't know what you do. But y'all got food over there, too.
Oh, yes, we do.
Y'all got food over there. Before I let you jump in, I got to give an ode back to, can we talk Turkey Thicket?
Oh, man.
See, my kids make fun of me, so I always talk about
they don't
Turkey
have a
Thicket.
clue. All right. Turkey Thicket, Maryland.
Right.
Outside Pentagon City.
Right.
Friendship Heights.
Right.
I mean, those games, man, I'll never forget we went out Maryland and we had Christian Laettner,
right.
Grant Hill, Brian Davis. Just was just Duke.
Right.
Then Matt Rowe from Syracuse who transferred in from Maryland. Walt Williams, Rudy Archer. Then Georgetown with Mourning.
Right.
Mark Tillman.
Right.
Myself, Lawrence Moulton, rest in peace. Charlie Moe, rest in peace. Donald Ford. We had a loaded team outside playing. Right. And once you lost, you were down 12 games.
Right.
And guess what we did?
What's that?
On the courtyard, as you know, you had 2 sides. You had the big boy court, then you had another court. Everybody went to the other court and played until it was time for the 5 to come on next.
Right.
If you lost.
Right.
And the teams were stacked.
Do you know what today is, by the way, 40 years?
No.
The Sports Illustrated cover with Len Bias.
Oh, wow.
40 years.
Man,
it's been that long, right?
It's been that long.
Yes.
I remember the day he died. My mother called me.
I was with my father was a courier.
Yes.
I was in the car with him. He listened to talk radio. WTOP came on and talked about it.
Yeah, exactly.
We were at LaFont Plaza. He was making a delivery. I know exactly where I was.
I was in the house. My mother said, "You seen the news?" I said, "No." She said, "Len Bias died." I said, "Mom, what are you talking about?
Right.
Why you calling me with that?" I was 13 years old, 14 years old. I just turned 14.
So we're the same age.
Yeah, I just turned 14. So I was like, "Mom, what are you talking about?" She's like, "Man, he gone." I mean, and I've known him and Jay known him for a while.
Right.
You know, and Jay played AAU with me. Another special specimen.
Right.
Just like his brother.
Jay
You
Bias.
know, yeah, he could play. And a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
It wasn't just him being athletic. He was a shooter, put it on the floor. He was very similar to his brother's game, you know. And that was just probably one of the biggest tragedies in the history of basketball.
Chelsea, I'm sorry I'm leaving you in the dust for a second. How good would he have been?
Oh, man. Him and Mike would have ran the league.
Yeah.
Him and Mike would have ran the league.
Oh, my God.
It's no question. I watched him play outside. I watched him play at the Herbo. I'm going to give you a funny story. Yes.
All right.
I remember when he dunked on David Robinson and cleared the gym. I was 12 years old. 85.
Right.
Getting ready to turn 13. He came down, took off from the dots up at Dunbar.
Right.
And when he dunked on him, David Robinson had both hands up, 7 foot, and he banged on him, and they had to stop the game because everybody went bananas.
I'm sure they did. I wasn't at that game. But I remember the Turkey Thicket game.
Yeah, Turkey. Oh, man, everybody. Donald Hodge is from that area. People forget, 7 footer.
I tried to tell him about Tree.
Tree.
I tried to tell
That's
him
his
about
nickname.
Coolidge,
Tree.
baby.
Everybody from Coolidge would be there. Everybody. Kurt Smith. Everybody would play at Turkey Thicket. And the way they don't do that now. What we would do is we'd be like, man, we on our way out Maryland. We on our way out Wisconsin. Right. We on our way out Turkey Thicket. We on our way out, what's up, New Hampshire? I forgot the name of it.
Not MLK up New Hampshire.
No, it's man, I can't think of it. But we would play up on New Hampshire Avenue, them courts outside. We would do all that, you know. We would do all that. And it's just different stuff, man. We just played together. And we got better.
Right.
We did skill stuff now. And then people got to remember up Murray with Doc's gym.
Right.
We would be playing with them.
Where'd you live when you were coming up?
My school should have been Spingarn.
Okay, all right.
I lived right on Bennett Road, across the street with an Exxon and Kentucky Fried Wings.
I know exactly where you live.
Yeah, I lived in those houses. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
I went to St. Benedict, then I went to Oral, came back to St. Benedict, did 2 years at Brown Academy. Mr. Woods and Kenny, I can't remember his name, was recruiting me, and my teacher, 7th grade teacher, told my mother, get me out of here.
Okay.
She said, get him out of here. And Gonzaga was the answer. I was coming to DeMatha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was coming to DeMatha. And Morgan Wood talked to my mother, said I would play freshman. I was like, no, I'm going to Gonzaga. I can play varsity.
All right.
And I've been varsity 4 years, though.
Chelsea, I'm going to let you in now. Go ahead,
Wait, I'm
Chelsea.
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is fun to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to brag on yourself a bit here.
No, I don't do that.
I mean, you don't have to, but I don't know how you can answer the question, not brag on yourself.
No, I know.
With you moving divisions, that's a big move.
Yes.
You're moving into a very competitive conference.
Yes.
But with that, you're also making the decision that you know that your coaching will allow your future talent to be successful in their own way in this new conference. What makes you kind of have that guarantee, or what makes you confident enough to make that move?
I teach my kids the story of David and Goliath. That's it. We David.
Right.
You want to be Goliath? Go ahead. We're going to pick you apart and figure out how to knock you down. And the one thing I teach my kids is to play with confidence no matter who you play. I don't care if Michael Jordan ties you up. He might light you up, but get out there and let them know that you was there.
Right.
You know, play. And that's the one thing with these kids today. These kids are Cosby kids. Two family household, parents making good money. You know what I'm saying? And you know, coming up, our motivation was to get out. I wanted out of my and I didn't live bad. I lived in a house. I grew up in a house. I didn't grow up in the projects and none of that. I grew up in a very loving house. My mother, my grandmother, you know, church, Sunday school, all that. But I knew there was better. I knew there was better, especially when I got to Gonzaga, I knew there was better. So my job, like moving to a different conference, just level up. Level yourself up and become a better player. Get to your goals and dreams, to what you want to do. There's nobody can tell you. They're going to tell you no, but you can't tell yourself no. You just got to keep working. And then when the ball stops, I'd rather see my kids be CEOs. I'd rather see them be doctors. You know, we don't need too many more lawyers because they're overflooded, but, you know, be a CEO, be a chief of police, be a mayor, be a congressman. Have some motivation, have some influence to do something. Be a stock market. Come back to the community and teach us how to move money. You know, that's what I want my kids to be, a character.
You went 12-0 in your division last
14.
year. Well, I'm sorry, I'm looking right here. Max Preps don't always get it right.
I know they always get it right.
14-0 in your division.
Yes.
You moved conferences, different competition.
Yes.
What is Takoma Academy doing besides having the right guy in the right seat? How's the recruiting process going? How are you looking at these kids? What does that look like for you?
Oh, the recruiting process is going well. I didn't showcase everyone this year during the summer league, so they better be ready.
They better be ready.
Yeah.
What is that? You said DeMatha, Bullis.
DeMatha, Bullis.
Who's in your conference now? Because you moved to which conference?
The MPSC. Metro Private School Conference.
Is that New Hope and all them?
That's New Hope, Riverdale, Highland left.
Highland left?
Yes, Shabbat.
And what's his name left too? Didn't Blake leave? Highland?
Yes, Highland. That's Highland. Yeah, they left. They left.
No, I mean Blake Fitzgerald. He was there.
He was there, but it's another guy. But Highland left the conference.
Okay,
so, and they're very good. They're very good. Springdale Prep is a very good team that's in that conference.
Right.
Riverdale, as I said, Fairfax Christian is still pretty good.
Right.
Clinton Grace is in there.
Right, yeah.
That's Clinton Grace National or?
No, national. That's with the kid with Lonnie.
Right.
Yeah, with Lonnie.
You got to deal with Lonnie?
Yeah.
You chose to go deal with Lonnie?
I love Lonnie to death, but he's gonna have to lace him up just like everybody else.
That's what you
That's just point blank, and that's not being cocky or arrogant.
No.
That's just who I am.
Lonnie wouldn't want it any other way.
Right. He
don't want no
cakewalk. He wouldn't want it other way.
He don't want
it other day.
Now, let's talk about tonight.
Yes.
I looked up. I'm getting your envelope ready. And then I look up again, I'm hearing all this noise while I'm interviewing somebody. And I'm like, you didn't make it easy tonight, Coach.
No, we didn't. The kids lost focus.
Okay.
They saw that team, Loyola Bakefield, and I told them, don't underestimate anyone before the beginning of the game. Don't think you better than this and that. We just came off losing to Spalding by up 9, and they went to the line for a 12-point straight, and we lost by 4. Right. So we came and we beat St. Michael's by 20, almost scored 100 points. The week before we had live period, we should have beat Bethel. We lost to them by like 6. Mm-hmm. You know, same thing with up, and just lost focus, turned the ball over and made dumb fouls. So I tell them all the time, is the way you do things, the way how you beat people, you got to stay locked in. And teams like that with Loyola Bakefield, no offense to them or anybody else, you got to put them away. Right now, we're looking at score on the scoreboard. We got 18-67 with Potomac and Patriot, and I think it's 37 or 75, 37-75. Both these games are almost up by 40.
Right.
Yeah.
They're putting them away.
They're putting them away.
Right.
Don't give your opponent the impression that you can play with me. Get off the court.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Hey.
And I can't take the words back because they go out to the entire world. We got tons of listeners.
Yes.
I don't know if I respect anybody unless somebody more than I respect you. You put it out there. You say what you're going to do.
Yes.
I mean, I like a lot of coaches. I mean, Bruce Kelly is great. Mike G. Jones is great.
Yes.
Hey, hell,
Bruce Kelly coached me.
Oh, did he?
I was at Gonzaga. He came in Gonzaga with me, 86. He left with me in 90.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
But no, you do what you say you're going to do.
Right.
And I hate to say it, but I don't know so many people who do it like that anymore.
Right.
Like, we're not ducking the smoke. You got to lace them up. You don't care if it's, what is it, Long Island?
I don't care if it's Long Island. I don't care if it's Mount Verb.
Right.
Let's get it in.
You going to give it to Steve, too?
Yeah, I'll give it to Steve. I owe Steve one. Maybe 2.
Right. Well, he down there on the golf course right now.
Yeah, I know. He beat me when we was at Gonzaga when I was at Good Counsel.
Oh.
We had 2 close games. 2 close games, and Chris Likes was over there just talking trash to me.
Now
I love it.
How long ago were you at Good Counsel?
I want to say 16. Kissel came in right after me. So it's been 10 years.
That was before I got into the WCAC.
Right.
I came in at 19.
Right.
No, Coach, seriously, I respect what you do.
Yes, I
respect these young people that you have out there.
Yes.
But most importantly, it's like the agenda you have. And I don't believe the agenda is a steamroller that says to hell with everybody else.
No, it doesn't.
But it's just you got your little pillars in the ground, and we're going to accomplish that one. We're going to accomplish the next one.
Yep.
But what we know we're going to do is we're going to see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Because you live to play another day.
We live to play another day.
Are we waiting on one of these?
Well, right now it's Potomac. They have 53.
That's going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah. That's going to be so nice.
That's gonna be a great
coaches.
Game.
That's 2 coaches I respect.
Yeah, Jeremy's my guy.
Oh, my goodness. I got
guy.
to watch one of y'all lose tomorrow.
I know. It'll be all right.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the DMV Hoops Podcast. Coach David Credle, he's done some great things. You need to watch Takoma Academy. Last question, sir.
Yes.
What are we going to see if we come out there to Takoma Park in November, December? What are we looking at?
We try and put on a show. We're trying to get these kids developed. Matt's got an offer from Grambling. He's got a couple of schools already with interest ready to offer. They want to see more. I'm trying to get all my kids be seeing Kel Smith. I've had him 3 years. Kel Smith comes from great pedigree in basketball history. I won't throw it out there, but he's a Smith. Let's say that.
All right.
Yeah.
What about the young man who played for you last year? I thought he had braids. He looked like he was a man-child.
Oh, Nick. He's going to Salisbury State.
Okay, good for him.
Nick Parrish.
Good for him.
Yes.
Nick Parrish, yes. We
Nick
interviewed.
Parrish.
Very nice kid.
Yeah, great kid.
He
Great
looked
kid.
like he can bite a brick.
Yeah.
But he's a nice kid. But he's a nice
He's
kid.
a nice kid.
He really is.
Yeah,
I've had him on the podcast, I think, before.
Yep.
All right, Coach, thanks for being with us.
No,
We'll
thank
see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back.
All right, fella.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to the DMV Hoops Podcast, your home for high school basketball coverage across the DMV. Be sure to subscribe, follow, and share the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube, Buzzsprout, and everywhere podcasts are heard. Follow us on Instagram and X at DMV Hoops Podcast. The DMV Hoops Podcast is hosted by Kurt Cross, featuring Chelsea Cross. Thanks for listening.